this problem, I will start at the point A. I will choose to loop, maybe this loop to go like this, and maybe this loop to go like this. So let's go to put currents. Maybe we place the current I1 here, I2 here, and maybe I3 here, going like this, I3. So I3 is the one that is in this direction, okay, I3. So if I start at the point A, I will write 10, positive, increasing. I'm going to go around the first loop, at the first loop. Okay, 10 minus 2I1, minus 2I1, minus 1I3. Now I'm crossing the battery of 5 volts in the opposite side, so it's minus, sorry, minus 5 volts, minus 4 by I3, minus 3 by I1. I1 is here, I1. I2 is coming like this, and I3 is coming like this. Okay. And the equation for the second loop, this loop, this one, I will choose the same direction. Okay. So I will start at the point B, and I will run from the point B in this direction. So, first of all, I will find the battery, 5, increasing, 5 volts. Now I will go against the current, so instead of being minus R by I, 1 by I3 will be plus 1 by I3. Now I will go through the part of the cable of Y2, and this I2 I will go in this direction, so it will be decreasing. I think it's 10 I2 minus 10 I2. Again, I will continue, and I will go through the resistance of 4 ohms, and I will cross it in the opposite direction as the current, so it will be plus 4 by I3, plus 4 by I3. And the sum of all the gains in potential and losing in potential would be 0. So at the end I have how much equation? 2 equations, and I have only I have 3 unknown, I1, I2, and I3. So, but I have this equation, I1, if you see this point, I1 equal I2 plus I3. So I have a system of 3 equations with 3 unknowns. Let me write the 3 equations. The first one would be 10 minus 2I1. Please check it if I did it. Minus I3. Minus I3 minus 4I3 is minus 5I3. Minus 5I3 is minus 3 minus 5I1 equals 0. Let me see, 10. The 10 is here. Okay, the 10, 2I1, 3I1, minus 5I1, minus 1I3, minus 4, minus 5I3, minus 5. Minus 5 equals 0. 10 minus 5 is 5, so I will put it 5I1 positive plus 5I3 positive equal 10 minus 5, which is 5, equal minus 5. Okay, this is the first equation. And the second equation is here for the second loop. In the third equation is here. Okay, it will be, let me see, it will be, I wrote this equation in terms of I1 and I3. So this equation, better I put it in terms of I1 and I3. So it will be 5 plus 1 1i3 and 4i3, 5i3, minus 10i2, but i2 is i1 minus i3, i1 minus i3, and this is equal to 0. Okay, so the second equation is here, and let's go to write it correctly. First the I1, second the I3. So minus 10 I1, perfect. Minus 10 I3 is here, minus 10 I3 is here, plus this 5 is minus 5 I3. Minus 5 I3 equal minus 5. Let me review it. Minus 10i1 is here, plus 10i3, plus 10i3 plus is 15i3. 15i3 equal minus 5, and is negative or positive. Let me see the 5. Minus 10i3 plus 10i3 plus 5i3 is 15i3 minus 10i1 equal minus 5. So I will put this equation here. 10i1, let's go to put it here. 10i1 minus 10i1 minus 15i3 equal minus 5. So the best things to solve this equation, I multiply by 2 the first one, and I will have 10i1 plus 10i3 equal by 2 minus 10. And the second equation is 10i1 minus 15i3. The second equation, I don't touch it. But now, if I subtract the first by the second, I will have 0i1. I will subtract the first by the second. I will have 10 minus 15, 25i3. I3. I will subtract the 10 minus the second, minus 10 plus 5, minus 5. So I3 is minus 5 divided by 25. The minus means that I have chosen the current I3 incorrectly. It should be in the other direction. This is 1/5 minus 1/5. So I3 is 1/5. So for the first equation, I can find I1. 5I1 plus minus 5I3 minus 1 equal minus 5. So 5I1 equal minus 5 plus 1 minus 4. So I1 should be a minus. So it looks that I have chosen all the current in the direction that I shouldn't have, but it doesn't matter. The minus sign means that I have chosen that the current is flowing in the opposite direction. Minus 4/5, minus 4/5. I1, I2, and the relation that I have is that I1 equal I2 plus I3, I1 equal I2 plus I3. So I have I3, so I2 is what is left. I2 is I1 minus I3. I1 is minus 4 divided by 5. And I3 is minus 1/5, minus 1/5. It will be I2. It will be minus 4 divided by 5 plus 1 divided by 5 minus 3 divided by 5. So I have all the currents. So this is the result. I1 4/5 minus 4/5. So you take my picture and you reverse all the currents because all the currents being negative. And the second part is just for you. I trust that you can do the second part. Good luck.